Dana appeared on my show after she found extremely inappropriate sexual text messages between her ex and her underage daughter. And when she asked her daughter about it, she said that she was raped by him. Dana bravely confronted her ex and recorded their conversation in which he admitted to sending the texts but denied raping her daughter. The sister of the accused, Shemitris, believed her brother was innocent, but Dana took a lie detector test to prove that she did not fabricate these messages or coach her daughter in any way. Take a look.
The day I heard about these false allegations, I was at home. I got a call that my brother allegedly raped some child. I'm like, that don't even sound like my brother. Dana did not take the child to the hospital for the rape kit. Dana flew the child right out of town. Dana said that my brother sent text messages to the child. I seen the text messages personally, but Dana screenshotted me the text messages that she wanted me to see. I think Dana wrote and sent them text messages. I think Dana is behind this all. Dana also secretly recorded my brother, and from what my brother told me, he thought she was talking about another woman that he was seeing on the side. He told me that, he smoked weed, so he was high, and he didn't, he really didn't know what she was talking about. He said that he was sorry for sending the text, but he promised to God, he swore to God that he did not touch her.
Tell us what happened.
So, just a normal morning, I discovered a message in my daughter's phone that she sent to one of her friends that said my stepdad just raped me. The message was from a few days before. And I go ask my daughter, and I'm like, hey, can you tell me about that message? Those are serious allegations, and I need to know what happened. She said, Mama, it's true. I just hugged my baby, told her everything would be okay. I asked her to pack up her stuff, and I sent her to another house that I have in a different state. I just knew instantly that I needed to get her out of that situation immediately. I left with him, and I had him take me to the office. On the ride there, he said I would never touch her. She's like a daughter to me. I don't know why she would say those things. He was like, I know what they do to people in jail with those type of charges, and I just would never do anything like that. I get to my office, and that's when I received additional messages between my daughter and him. And the messages were so disgraceful and so disgusting and so nasty that I just knew that I had to go to the police. The next day, he was trying to be affectionate with me. I told him, don't touch me. Don't touch me. So he left out the room, and he started to text me. He said, I feel like you're being funny. You don't want me here anymore. And, we just had messages back and forth. And so I finally said, well, you want to know why I'm really upset? And he said, yes. So I sent him a couple of screenshots of the messages. And I said, I know you hurt my baby. He immediately came in the room, and he just collapsed on the floor. He started vomiting. And at that point, some just said, record. I got my iPad out. I hit record.
Now, I understand he's booked for statutory rape, aggravated sexual battery, and child molestation, sodomy, but has not been charged nor convicted. So his family, including his sister, Shemitris, who's here, she's calling you a liar.
Yes. They have seen the messages.
But she says you're the one who wrote these text messages because he cheated on you, got another woman pregnant, that you're upset. That's why you concocted this whole story.
I would not put my daughter in that situation because of a cheater or because of another woman being pregnant.
Dana, you lying. You know you lying. You know
Don't
my
swear.
brother will not do this. You know this.
You heard the messages.
I heard them, and I read the text messages
And
too.
you know they
but
came
at the
from your
same
brother's
time, you've been in
number.
his phone so many times.
You know I have
done
not
sat
been-
there and watched
It don't
you.
even matter.
It
Your
do
brother
matter.
touched-
What matters
your
is
brother
you're
touched
lying
my
on my
baby.
brother.
Your
That's
brother
what
touched my
matters.
baby.
You're lying on. So
Your
why
brother
would you still
touched my
with him?
baby.
Why would you still?
To make
You was
sure-
still with
I had
him.
to make
You
sure
was
that the
still with
police
him.
came and
You
locked
was
him
still
up.
answering
And he
calls
was-
and everything else. So what are you saying?
Okay.
All right, so you're kind of conflicted. You don't want to believe your brother did this, but there's the possibility that he did. You are very close with Dana. You call her a bitch and everything else.
Yeah,
but you
like the hell
but
yeah.
But you love her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so many different stories that's going around. I don't know what the hell to believe, to be honest.
Dana, you came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked you, did you fabricate by making up, exaggerating, and lying to the allegations against your ex in order for his charges? You answered no. Did you fabricate by making up and lying that your ex sexually abused your daughter? You answered no. Did you coach by helping your daughter say certain words that your ex molested her? You answered no. Did you hack into your ex's cell phone and write the text messages that are incriminating between your ex and your daughter? You answered no. The results came back the same to each 4 of those questions, and it came back that Dana told the truth.
I'm sorry.
I know this was hard for both of you to come here today. I hope that you get justice for your daughter. And I would hope that you let us know what's going on. Because everybody watching is going to want to know that your daughter got justice. Dana, how are you?
I'm doing good, Steve. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah. How have you been since the show?
I've been doing pretty good since the show. In a better place, in a better mindset now. A lot less stressful.
People are accusing you of fabricating a story. You were accused of hacking into your ex's phone and writing those texts. Is that still going on?
No, Steve. Since coming to your show, we received a lot of support. We received, a lot of empathy. People reaching out. It's just been very overwhelming with the amount of support that we've received.
And how is your relationship with Shamitras?
Right now, our relationship is pretty good. Thanks to your show, we were able to amend fences. We typically talk a few times out the week. And we're just deciding to, push forward with our relationship.
Well, that's good to hear.
And thank you for that, Steve.
Yeah, well, we're all happy to hear that. Shamitras is in a tough place because this is her brother.
Absolutely.
Whatever happened to your ex?
As far as I know, he's still in jail. I don't have any conversations with him or any dealings. I just periodically check just to make sure that he is still in jail. And I just wanted to add to that, Steve. I know that there was a lot of questions on social media about me putting money on his books. I have never put any money on his books.
Yeah, I wouldn't think you did.
No.
And how is your daughter?
Steve, she's actually doing great. We moved to a new house. She's back with her old friends. She will be starting track here in a few days, and will be back into her gymnastic routine next week.
Well, that's great. When you watched the show, what did you think?
Watching the show was very hard for me to watch, to see me so emotional trying to get the story out and, Shamisha's reaction. And, I'm thankful for the show that I was able to use the platform to come out and tell my story. And I would recommend any woman out there that's going through what I'm going through or, to come to your show to get their story heard and get the truth out there. And I also want to mention, if there's any kids out there that feel like they don't have anyone to talk to, there's a bunch of Danas out there that will believe you.
Yeah. And you know, Dana, I want to commend you for being so brave and the actions that you took and you know, and going into taping him and make sure that you brought justice for your daughter. So we do this show, and a lot of women choose the men over their daughters. So listen, we're very proud of you. You did a great thing, and we wish you all the luck in the world, Dana.
Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you for having me.